My name is Daniel, and what I discovered last year shattered everything I thought I knew about my life. It began on a stormy evening, inside the house where I grew up. My father had passed away just 2 weeks earlier, leaving me alone with memories and silence. While cleaning his old room, I noticed something strange under the bed. A small wooden box, dusty and forgotten, with a key taped to the back. My heart pounded as I unlocked it, my hands trembling. Inside, there was only one thing: a sealed envelope. On the front, written in my father's handwriting, were the words, "To my son, Daniel, open only after my death." My breath caught in my throat. For a long moment, I just stared at it, unable to move. Finally, I tore it open, my chest tight with fear and curiosity. The letter began, "My son, I know I was never the father you wished for. I was hard, distant, but I had a reason." Tears blurred my vision as I read his words. What reason? What truth had he hidden all these years? The letter continued. "When you were 5, your mother wanted to leave. She wanted to take you with her." I froze. My hands shook violently. All my life, I believed my mother had died in a car accident. But the letter said otherwise. I begged her to stay. That night, she walked away and never came back. My chest tightened, my world collapsing in seconds. My father had lied. Everything I believed was false. But the letter wasn't finished. Last year, she tried to reach me. She wanted to see you. I told her no. I thought I was protecting you. Maybe I was wrong. My vision blurred again. My mother, alive. The woman I had cried for, prayed for, missed every single day. She was out there, somewhere. The letter ended. "If you wish to find her, her name and address are on the back. Forgive me, my son. I only wanted to keep you safe." With trembling fingers, I turned the page. There it was, a name, an address in another city. For minutes, I couldn't breathe. I sat on the floor, the letter shaking in my hands, my entire life rewritten in a single moment. That night, I couldn't sleep. Should I go? Should I see her? Or should I stay angry at the father who deceived me? By morning, I had decided. I packed a small bag and bought a bus ticket. Each mile brought me closer to a truth I wasn't sure I was ready to face. My heart raced faster with every passing moment. Finally, I arrived at the address. A modest house, quiet, almost too ordinary for a secret so heavy. I walked up the steps, each one heavier than the last. When I knocked, the door creaked open slowly, and there she was. A woman with tired eyes, filled with tears, the second she saw me. Eyes that looked just like mine. For a moment, we simply stared at each other, both frozen in disbelief. Then she whispered, "Daniel." My heart broke and healed at the same time. In that instant, I realized my story wasn't ending. It was only beginning. She stood in the doorway, tears streaming down her face, whispering my name, Daniel. Her voice cracked, as if she had carried that word in her heart for years. I froze, unable to move, unable to speak. For my entire life, I thought this woman was dead. Now, she stood before me alive, breathing, crying. Finally, she reached out her hand, trembling. "Please, come inside." I stepped into the small living room, my heart pounding so hard I thought it might explode. The walls were covered with old photos, and then I saw pictures of me. Me as a child. Me at school. Me growing up. My knees nearly gave out. She had been watching me. From a distance. I never left you, Daniel, she said softly. I was forced to. Her words pierced me like a knife. Forced. What did she mean? I wanted to stay. But your father, he gave me no choice. My hands trembled. My chest tightened. All these years, I thought he was the hero who raised me alone. But now, she was painting a different story. He told me if I took you, he'd destroy me. I had no money, no place to go. I thought leaving was protecting you. My mind spun, torn between anger and confusion. Was everything my father said a lie? Tears rolled down her cheeks as she reached for a small box on the table. Inside, there were letters. Dozens of them, all addressed to me. I wrote to you every birthday, every Christmas, every year. But he never let you see them. My throat closed, my eyes burned with tears. She handed me one of the envelopes. It was dated from when I was only 7. In shaky handwriting, it read, "To my dear son Daniel." I opened it with trembling fingers. Inside, the words bled with love, longing and pain. I'm sorry I'm not with you, but I promise, one day, we'll meet again. I broke down, sobbing. All my life, I thought she abandoned me. But the truth was far more heartbreaking. I never stopped loving you, she whispered. Not for a single day. I collapsed into her arms, crying like a child. Years of anger, lies, and emptiness poured out of me. And for the first time, I felt the warmth of a mother's embrace. But deep inside, a storm raged. If everything she said was true, then my father had stolen my entire childhood. My mother looked into my eyes, her face trembling with fear. Daniel, there's something else you need to know. My stomach dropped. What more could there possibly be? She hesitated, her lips trembling, before finally whispering, "You're not an only child." The room spun. My mind went blank. What? What do you mean? I stammered. Her eyes filled with tears as she grabbed my hands. You have a sister. My breath caught in my throat. A sister. I stared at my mother, trying to process her words. You're lying, I whispered. That can't be true. But her eyes, filled with pain, told me otherwise. She was born 2 years after you, my mother said softly. My heart pounded like thunder in my chest. 2 years after me, that meant, all this time, she existed. Where is she? I demanded, my voice shaking. Tears rolled down my mother's cheeks. She grew up far from here, with another family. Another family. My mind raced with questions. Why didn't you tell me before? Why didn't you find me sooner? My voice cracked, filled with rage and sorrow. I tried, she whispered. But your father, he threatened me. He said if I came near you, he would take her away too. The room felt smaller, the air heavier. Everything I believed about my childhood was unraveling. You're telling me I had a sister, and he kept her from me too? My mother nodded, trembling. She doesn't even know you exist. A chill spread through my body. Somewhere out there was my own blood, a sister who shared my past, my pain, my story. Where is she now? I asked, my voice barely audible. My mother hesitated, as if the truth was too heavy to speak. She's closer than you think. The words echoed in my head like a thunderclap. Closer than I think. My chest tightened. My hands shook. Tell me, I begged. My mother covered her face, sobbing. She lives in this very city, Daniel. Just a few streets away. The room went silent. I felt dizzy, as if the floor had disappeared beneath me. All these years, while I walked these streets, she had been here, living her own life, unaware of mine. She deserves to know, I whispered. She deserves the truth. My mother grabbed my hand, pleading. Please, be careful. She doesn't know the pain, the lies, the past. She thinks she had a normal childhood. A storm raged inside me. Part of me wanted to run to her door immediately, but another part wondered, would I destroy her world with the truth? That night, I lay awake, staring at the ceiling. Every second, my mind replayed the same thought. My sister, somewhere nearby, breathing the same air, living without knowing who I am. I couldn't take it anymore. The next morning, I made a decision. I would find her. I didn't know what I would say, or how she would react, but I knew one thing. My life, and hers, would never be the same again.